Hello, and welcome back, everybody. I finally got that new Jackery battery, and there it is. Isn't that beautiful? There's my hand for comparison. That's pretty big. Heavy, too. So this is a 1,000 watt battery. It got here at 53%. It's currently at 56, as you can see. And the reason there's no input or output is there's no sun right now. It's... what time is it? That's a good question. 10:16 p.m. And I don't have anything plugged into it aside from the panels. Now, the battery itself came with this adapter. You can see the plugs from the two 100 watt panels I also got with it. Link. And there you go. Now, it won't run my stove here, because this is a 1500 watt stove. Technically, yes, it might be able to run it for a couple dozen minutes, which ultimately would be all I need, but I don't want to risk melting something, because the big Jackery there was $1,500. Give or take, a 10 somewhere here and there. And I still have the little one, which is currently being used for phone chargers and desk fans when needed. And I've got my 5-watt bulb that was, I think, $5 or $10 on Amazon, running off of one of my pocket batteries, pocket solar. It's not great, but it is a, let's see, 20,000 milliamp hour solar charger. And with the light on it where it is now, I'm actually charging it with my phone, just a little bit. But this is the second night I've used that battery for the bulb, and it works quite well. I think it drains about a bar and a half. So I've got my laptop, mouse, and its charger, a nice cube tray just to prop it up on one end, so a lot of the heat can dissipate for more or less for emergencies. Also, if I just feel like using the laptop for a bit. Underneath, I've got other storage. Now, I've mentioned this radio before, and I did time it. It's about 20 minutes, give or take. And this is what slightly over 300 boxes of mac and cheese looks like. If you're wondering why I went for that much mac and cheese, since most of it's the Walmart brand, it's cheap. A 5-pack is $2. End of story. A single box of whereas a single box of this is about 50 cents, so I save $1 on one of these, whereas the Kraft is $1 a box at Walmart alone. That's water. 9 bottles of water. 4 bottles of Hawaiian Punch. The reason I go for Hawaiian Punch bottles is it's cheap. It's $1 or $2 for a gallon of something that tastes good. Ultimately, it's not healthy if you drink it all the time, but give it a good rinse and fill it with the filtered stuff if you have tap water like we have here in Florida, or at least here on the east coast of Florida. It tastes like chemical, so I fill these up with filtered water. I'll be doing that with those 2 empty ones here in a little bit. But the solar will power the coffee maker, microwave. I don't know about the mini fridge. Frankly, I'm not in a hurry to move all of that off of it, just to turn it around and read a small label. So I'm sure it will. I'm just not in a hurry to do that now. But let's see. I can show you the panels. I've got the 60-watt panel. Plugged into the small Jackery. And next to it, since there was a little bit of room, I've got the wallet batteries. Now these are really nice, and I have showed them before. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4 panels on it. And that fourth one is on the battery itself. And this is 25,000 milliamp hours. Now, yes, that's only 5,000 more than the little one here, but the 4 panels means it charges faster in any condition. And this one only gets about 1 to 5 watt hours input. It does not produce a lot. It's just a 60-watt panel. Again, and since it's in a window, it's sitting like that, with the sun coming in diagonally. If it were sitting flat, see, the idea is the more shadow it casts, the more energy you're getting. That thing is not casting any shadow, and it's not in full direct light. So I mostly just get that in the morning. I've got some new used books, because I'm not buying brand new from a book that's not being produced much anymore. You got Seventh Son, Prentice Elvin, and Crystal City. Now that is 1, 3, and 6. I've got Red Prophet around here somewhere. I like to take these into work when there's not a lot of calls. I get to read. I've got a 100-watt panel. Now you can see just how far that comes up, how big this thing, how much bigger than the 60-watt this is. Let's see if I can. Sorry about the string. Okay, there's the panel. And you can see I've got other 2 more pocket sizes. Wound up smashing one because it stopped working, and bad temper. Here's the other wallet or billfold panel. Now, what's nice about those is I have taken them into one job as a dishwasher. Lay it out on a small desk-looking thing. Plug my phone in, hook up to their Wi-Fi, and start playing music. Nice thing is, with that great big industrial dishwasher, you put everything in a rack and send it through. It washes everything in 15 seconds or less because the water is that scalding. I can play music fairly loudly and it doesn't bother anybody because the dishwasher is running. But, right, I got one more panel. Cat food, water dish, miscellaneous crap. Oh, there's my gas stove. Now, my current stove can't be run on solar, but I've already got gas. So if power goes out, again, I'm in Florida, we get hurricanes. And just high winds alone can do that. Now, all I gotta do is screw this on here and start it up outdoors, because the gas and you inhaling it is really, really bad. And here's the other panel there. Hanging up from some S-hooks I got at Bass Pro Shop. There's one, I can't get that one-handed, screw it. And as a bit of an experiment, I've got a potato somewhere in there. No worms or bugs, just a potato. Ash the white powder, that is baking soda. Bought this not long ago. Now, there we go. Depending on where the switch is, it'll tell me one or the other. Oh, hi Koshka. You're a good girl. So, put that in. Okay, so pH is very acidic. Great. No, that's moisture. My bad. Moisture is pretty high. I haven't watered that, by the way. Not yet. So I'm not going to. And pH is just under 7. Which is fine since it's a potato. Higher I bring it up, it gets a little better. Because that baking soda is a base. So that'll lower the acidity. And that right there is a grow light. My dad got me. I was able to find these on Amazon. They're about 40 bucks for one of those. You can see mine's not plugged in because it's just holding the blinds up for me. Other than that, I've got some Legos set up. Bunch of sleeping sniper dogs, because, why not? It's fantasy, right? But, so, as for any kind of hoarding, yeah, I'm kind of hoarding these. The idea is, fill this box with recycles, toss it in the recycle bin. Cardboard, plastic, these are somewhere between metal and cardboard, I guess. I have no idea, but recyclable it feels, so recycle bin it goes. And a garbage. This way I'm not using a plastic bag. So, there you go. Alright, that's about it. Thank you everybody for watching. Enjoy looking at the mac and I hope you all enjoyed looking at the blinds and mac and cheese and water and panels and junk. No. Remember, stay safe, stay smart, and always have fun with your day.